What's up, me family? Welcome back to a brand new video. Let's just get right into it, bro. Cause for apparently some reason, 2024 was like, you know what? Let me give you one boxing match you did not ask for, and you seen the title, bro. It's Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal, but not in an octagon or an MMA match where I would like to see them fight again, and probably 80% of you guys too. But nah, it's official, it's signed, and it's for Las Vegas. I think it's May or March. No, it's March. It's March or May. It's one of the M months. But it's official. Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal in a boxing match. Not MMA, boxing match. Now this is really weird because if you didn't know, number one, Jorge was retired and then he unretired, right? And number two, if you also didn't know, he has to get clearance by the UFC, by Uncle Dana, so he can take this boxing match, or he can even take any fights, because he is still, technically under UFC contract. I don't know for how many years, I don't know for how many fights, but the same thing happened with many fighters, like with Conor. He gave permission Conor, even though he was under the contract, to fight Floyd Mayweather. He gave permission Ben Askren to fight Jake Paul, because for some reason he thought Ben was going to beat Jake Paul. Why? But okay. So he's giving Jorge to fight Nate Diaz in this boxing match. And I'm very curious, and in my opinion, I'm pretty sure is that Jorge does not want to fight MMA no more. And you know why? He's not a grappler. He's a striker. And I guess where he's coming from, because now in the UFC you had to know grappling. Like, it's a must. It's not like before, like, yes, you can maybe survive without it. No, you need to have this in your arsenal. And we all know Jorge Masvidal is not the best grappler. We all know that he hates grappling. And his last 6 match or 5 fights, and even his next 5 fights, will be with people who knows how to grapple. Let's be honest. So this is an interesting fight, because Nate Diaz, the one thing he was better at than Jorge was, grappling, was to take it down. But he can't do that no more. He won't. I mean, he could try like he did with Jake Paul, but he can't do that against in a boxing match. So this is gonna be an interesting matchup, because it's Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal, and I thought it was gonna be Jorge versus Jake Paul. And my theory is that probably Uncle Dana did not want to give permission for Jorge to face Jake Paul, because then you have another UFC fighter potentially losing to Jake Paul. Maybe he didn't want that. But still, for some reason, 2024, we got Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal. And this is a confusing matchup, because what do each guys do after they win? Like, are they just trying to make money? Most likely. Or maybe they're trying to make money and to fight big fights around boxing. Maybe, in my opinion, trying to recreate what France is doing right now in the boxing world. Because what France is doing is really fucking amazing. And none of you can lie, bro. What France is doing is incredible. Fighting the two best heavyweights of this generation in the span of 5 months. It's crazy what France is doing. So maybe Jorge is trying to recreate some of that magic, because I really don't know who will win this fight. Because, man, Jorge, I haven't seen him fight in a long ass time, and in boxing too. And both of them were going to retire, so we don't know what shape they're on in. It's just a confusing fight, but I'll definitely be watching. It'll be an interesting matchup to see who's in the card, what kind it is, because this is the first time I really think when 2 MMA stars, 2 former UFC stars, are fighting each other but in the boxing ring instead of UFC. So it's definitely going to be interesting. But yeah, bro, that's it, bro. They just announced it at 1 in the morning, bro. I'm going to keep you updated. And yeah, that's the whole shit, bro. fight announced. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 10 rounds. Don't quote me on that, but it's definitely gonna be in Las Vegas, and it's definitely gonna be a experience. But yeah, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.